right, LeBron, things get interesting in your first game since Christmas. 40 minutes, but what was the difference in overtime after you guys had given up the lead at the end of the fourth?
We got stops, man. We made some timely shots. Everybody was huge, especially born ready, came in off the bench. You know, it's going to be different. It's going to be different guys every night, you know, for our team. That's why we have our depth. We're starting to get our depth back. So born ready was ready for that challenge, and we all just try to help him out.
Yeah, there was that one play where you fed him quickly and got him to the hoop for that and one. What did you see in that play developing?
Just seeing their team wasn't set. They were still kind of thinking about the offensive possession they had, and the best time to get an easy one is in transition when the defense is not set. So I was able to kick ahead to Lance, and he was able to get the and one.
They say there's nothing that can really replicate NBA action. Since you've been out for this long, LeBron, how did you feel physically to get to this point?
I'm about 80 right now, but I was good enough to and feel confident to be able to just keep pushing throughout the game. First quarter for me was kind of a fill out. I haven't been out there since December 25th. Second quarter, I kind of ramped it up a little bit more, and then, you know, for the rest of the game. But, you know, it's going to take me a little while to get my rhythm back. I didn't shoot the ball particularly well. I'm very efficient. I take that personal, but I was able to help out in other ways, and this is a big team win for us. We're behind these guys in the playoff spot, so it was a big team win.
Last thing for you, considering you're at 80%, as you said, how does that affect how you're going to go about approaching the game, LeBron?
I don't know. You know, the number one thing I'm thinking about right now is starting the treatment process. You know, we got a lot of games coming up. We got to fly out tomorrow to the Bay Area and play that team that's the best team in our league. Obviously, we know that. So I want to kind of see how my body reacts tomorrow. You know, that's going to be the telltale sign for me how my body feels tomorrow after having to play 40 minutes, unfortunately, with the overtime. But I worked my ass off to get back to this point. It was the toughest stretch of my career, you know, not being out on the floor and being out for 5 weeks, but it just felt great to get back out here. This is my rest haven. This is where I can shut out everything, be on the floor, be out there with my guys, command my guys, and get a win on the road.
Appreciate the time.
Appreciate it.
So LeBron played 40 minutes, almost had a triple-double. What was it like to have him back out there?
It was good, just to have another contributor to the team, just being effective on the basketball floor at all times, whether it's passing the basketball, being in the right spot, scoring the basketball. It's good to have him back.
Has it changed maybe the confidence of the team?
Just more opportunity. Definitely, like I said, he causes so much attention that you just have to be ready. You just have to be ready in all spots.
How's it changed your game?
I don't think it changed at all tonight. Just still my ability to get to my spots on the low post, getting to the basket, whatever it was, just taking the opportunity and making the most of it.
Let's talk a little bit about the game possibly slowing down a little bit for you the last couple of games. What's been different this time around? You've had it click before at different stretches, but it seems like something might have changed or maybe progressed a little more.
Just shots falling. Just continue to repeat this shot over and over every time that I go to the gym, and whatever it is, just having the confidence and feeling comfortable to come out here and do the same thing in the game.
Yeah, of course, every game is important, but tonight against the Clippers, now just one game back in the standings, was there a little bit more emphasis in tonight's matchup?
It was definitely emphasis on this game. Just the talk we had before and the game plan that we had. We just tried to follow it to the best of our abilities, continue to communicate on the offensive and defensive end, and it all worked out for us.
When did you get a sense LeBron was going to play tonight?
When he went through, well, he's been going through practice. When he went through a full shoot-around, he said he felt good, and he just came here and played.
Hey, Luke, what's the update on LeBron James?
He's going to give it a go tonight. So came here early, said he felt good. Medical staff said he's good to go, so we'll get him out there.
What do you expect from him as far as minutes go, Luke? In other words, is there a limit?
Not a limit, but I'm sure his conditioning isn't, you know, up to par where he normally is, so we'll keep a close eye on him and, you know, feel the game out how it's going.
How has the week progressed for him as he's built up to this and being able to return for this game?
Well, he's been active in practice. You know, earlier in the week it was non-contact, just the 5-on-0 stuff up and down, and then the last two practices he was full participant doing some of the scrimmages, things like that, in short practices because of the amount of minutes our guys we had healthy were playing, but he was full participant in those.
Do you know yet about Kuzma and Hart and also what the lineup would be?
They'll be active, yeah, and then we'll go back to we'll start Rondo at the 1, Brandon at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Kuzma at the 4, and Zoo at the 5.
I think earlier, Luke, you had anticipated that the green light would come from the medical staff. Is it a joint decision? How does it work?
Yeah, part how the athlete feels, and if he's confident and enough that he can go out, and then the medical staff making the decision if he's healthy enough to go out. So they green-lit it together, and I got here. They let me know.
Much longer absence than anyone anticipated. What does this do for the team, for you, for the organization in general?
Well, it's great to have him back. We got a lot of work to do still, but we can get back to where we were at before, and start building in that direction again. And he helps our chances of succeeding.
What's LeBron's mentality and thought process like after such a long layoff, for so long?
I haven't seen him since I've been here, but what I know of him, he's probably pretty locked in right now and ready to compete. It's the longest he's been without being able to help his team. So I know it's been very frustrating for him, the competitor that he is. So I'm sure he's locked in, ready to go.
Coach, of course, every game is important. Just this being against the Clippers and where the standings are a couple games back, is there added significance to this game?
Not added. For us, it's we've been scrapping as well as we could. So we've fallen back out, but we feel like we have plenty of time left to correct that and get ourselves back into it. And with the way the West is built, every night one of these teams is going to be losing, another one's going to be winning. So this is just another one of those nights where it's two of those teams fighting for spots that are going to be playing against each other.